It's TV time with your friend Mr. Puzzles. TV time. Take a break from your troubles. Sit down, crisscross applesauce, and go flipping through the channels to see what we come across.
Hey all, this video will just assume you watched my previous 2 theory videos and aren't catched up with the Puzzlevision saga in general, so make sure to be caught up. So firstly, the latest SMG4 episode, or should I say Puzzlevision show, has revealed what the cards on the channel banner represent, and it appears my initial theory that they would represent the different shows Puzzlevision puts on was correct, as the Mario's Mysteries show has been placed onto the banner. This means we will get at least 4 more shows before the end of the Puzzlevision saga. Moreover, this episode has confirmed without a shadow of a doubt that Puzzlevision has entirely taken over the SMG4 channel, as we can see with the SMG4 intro being replaced by a brand new Puzzlevision intro, as I predicted will happen, and there was also a unique Puzzlevision outro before they displayed the usual SMG4 outro, which the creators would still have to show in order to credit the staff who worked on the video. We can also see in the thumbnail that the SMG4 logo has been replaced by the Puzzlevision logo. But far more significantly, we finally get a proper introduction to the mysterious TV guy, who turns out to be called Mr. Puzzles rather than Puzzlevision. I expected he would be called Puzzlevision, so that must mean that Puzzlevision is just the name of the company or show he is running. I gotta say, I absolutely love how they animated him, and how his faces are animated. His faces remind me of the Box Club masks and Benedict cumbersnatch from Sunset Paradise, so it seems over at Glitch they love this sort of style for villains as well. So what has happened exactly to the SMG4 crew and the SMG4 show? Well, it appears the characters are trapped as actors in Puzzlevision's show against their will, but as we see they appear oblivious to what has happened, as if they have been brainwashed. This is very similar to when the characters were trapped in the Western spaghetti simulation, and although we know Puzzlevision created that simulation, I doubt this is exactly what has happened this time. I think all of this takes place in the real SMG4 universe. Looking at the end of last week's episode, we see the character staring at Mr. Puzzle's head. One explanation as to how Puzzlevision has brainwashed the characters is that, by staring into the TV, the characters had been brainwashed. But this doesn't necessarily explain how characters who weren't in last week's episode, like Boopkins and Shroomy, ended up brainwashed too, or how he has messed with the SMG4 universe itself. We still know very little about what powers Puzzlevision has, but perhaps he has some godlike powers over the SMG4 universe. After all, it can be assumed that he created the demonic goop and the Western spaghetti simulation, which in themselves are rather godlike. We also see at the end of WhatFi 2023 that he watched the characters through a TV, and something you may have missed is that he has a control panel of some sorts in front of it. Maybe this is evidence that he simply just has the powers to brainwash the entirety of the SMG4 crew and completely fuck with the SMG4 universe however he wants. Another significant question we still have is why Puzzlevision has become so direct in his manipulation of the SMG4 crew. Last year he only subtly influenced events, but now he has gone so far as to take over the channel and reveal himself to SMG4 and Mario. We still do not have many hints as to why this change of plans has taken place, unfortunately. My best guess is that he increasingly needs or wants to create the best entertainment, and so decided this was the best course of action. But this still raises the question of why his need or want for entertainment increased. So what can we expect going forward? Well, as stated earlier, we still have at least 4 more Puzzlevision shows to go, and since this all seems to be gearing up to be the final chapter of the Puzzlevision saga, I expect to see a movie after the 5th show. We see a glimpse of Mario and SMG4 starting to question what is happening in this episode, so assumedly we will increasingly see the characters notice something is up. But Puzzlevision seems almost godlike in power, so how may the characters break free from his control? Well, actually, I think this may be where Clench comes in. As a newly introduced and voiced character, we know he will become important later, and since Clench appears to have played no role in trapping the characters in their current predicament, perhaps he will play a role in reversing the brainwashing of the characters and freeing them. And judging from how he may be aware of the existence of Metarunner, perhaps he is some meta-entity like Puzzlevision who is well aware of the nature of the SMG4 universe as being a YouTube show. This may mean that Clench could hold some power that could rival Puzzlevision, and that he knew Puzzlevision would take over the show, and so that is why he only recently took control of Terra's arm. But this is all a wild guess on my part, and this theory about Clench suggests he is some meta, possibly real life, entity, but it is unclear what this true identity of his may be, or even why he specifically chose to inhabit Terra's arm, which would still be a question if my theory is wrong, and he is actually evil and working with Puzzlevision. The last thing of note to mention is that Puzzlevision asks us, the viewers, to rate the show, and then gives us the link to a website. The website itself doesn't appear to have any secrets on it, but importantly it does let us rate the episode. I'm unsure if the ratings we submit actually contribute to the rating displayed on the website, which is currently at 4.5 stars. But this rating system on the website, as well as this community post, suggest that Puzzlevision may be concerned with ratings, and perhaps this will play a role in the saga later on. Maybe an obsession with ratings is what drove Puzzlevision to take over the channel in the first place. Alright, that's it for my theories for now, bye.